Is that my second job as a teenager. I was 15 years old. I got a job as a dishwasher at Miyako Restaurant. And at the time I had friends from high school that were working there, and it was an interesting time because at Miyako was, I believe, the second oldest Japanese restaurant that was still in existence. So for a continuous period of time of operating. I actually interviewed, his name is George Kaku, who owned the restaurant. And I think it was Maneki, or maybe it was Busch Garden was the oldest, or the most, or operating for the longest. Anyway, all I remember, what I loved about that place is that anything on the menu I could order after I got done. And so I always ordered the, what do you call it, the unagi don. And Mr. and Mrs. Kaku always got mad at me because I'd always order the most expensive item on the menu. But true to their word, they'll let me have it. Every 3 months, the worst job in the world, anyone I think, in a Japanese restaurant, the worst job would come up. And you know what it is? It's cleaning the Saba grill. Oh my gosh, that was like the worst job in the whole wide world. You should get, like, what is that in the military? They give you if you have to go, if you go to the front lines or something, where they give you extra pay for hazardous duty or something. Man, they should give you extra pay for cleaning Saba grills, because that was like trying to get dry glue off of something. Hated it. But one more is, who in the hell ever came up with shoyu cans where they're like 50 pounds and they got this little thing to carry it around and your fingers get so freaking sore? Remember that? Oh, they were terrible. I think they just did that to torture dishwashers. But anyway, it was
the best part. Yeah, I think you know what it was interesting is that because you're working in there, is the best part is it's not only the food, because I actually really like Miyako's food, but you're in an environment where it's community. So like back there, so I miss talking to Mrs. Kaku. Mrs. Kaku's talking to me in Japanese. I can understand it. So actually my Japanese got a lot better because I'm listening to her and we're talking, and I'm my henji I try to do in Japanese. But then you see all these people coming, just like here at Busch Garden. It's also a community gathering place. And so back then we didn't have the plethora of Japanese restaurants as we do today. And we don't have people moving east and south. So everybody went to like Busch. Everybody goes to Miyako restaurant or Aya's restaurant, right? Back there, Tenkatsu was across the street. And so for me, then you see a lot of friends, you see a lot of family, that you see community people. And so it's much more than just a restaurant. It's really a community gathering place. So that's what I thought was really cool. My Japanese got better, and I got to meet a lot of see a lot of Japanese people there.